Thank you. First of all, I should thank our dear guests from the Pacific Island nations. You were tremendous, nice guests and welcome guests in all companies and organizations that were involved in this visit. You are good students as well, under the auspices of former Professor Ólafur Ragnar Grímsson. He knows how to discipline students. But there is a lot of can-do spirit in Iceland, as you actually emphasized while you were visiting these companies. And therefore it is important to emphasize that in our understanding, in the soul of the Icelandic nation, we simply cannot afford to make it wrong when it comes to management of our living resources. This is the backbone of our livelihood, so we can't really make it wrong. And therefore, we have for decades focused on fisheries research, development of sustainable management framework. More recently, we have been focusing on cutting-edge technology in all areas of fishing. And now we see ourselves moving into a new area of 100% utilization of all landed fish material, where what we regarded in the past as a waste often now today ranks as high in economic terms compared to the more traditional valuable food part of the fish. So this is quite an exciting development. But I would like to stress that although in many ways our fisheries have developed very successfully in the past, this has been a painful path of trial and errors. And we certainly yet have areas to improve. But I believe we have demonstrated well that sustainable harvest of wild fish stocks is more than possible in theory. And cautious, responsible harvest strategy has great economic potentials. And this, to respond to your question, Chair, this is an important message to bring to the message about sustainability to bring to the outworld, and therefore we are extremely open to share our knowledge and experiences in a transparent way. And I could tell you that we receive delegations all year round, and government institutions and private companies make special arrangements to welcome such guests from all over the world, open their doors, and share experiences. So, as you indicated, we have, or mentioned, we have, of course, a long tradition of marketing of high-tech equipment for fishing industry. We have thus exported Icelandic know-how for many decades. We have also shared our experiences worldwide through joint ventures. But in terms of formal education, we are very proud of the United Nations University Fisheries Training Program, which is sponsored by the Icelandic government, but run in cooperation with private companies in Iceland and the United Nations University in Tokyo. And this program has proved extremely successful. Here we address all aspects of responsible fishing, including fishing techniques, fish processing, research, management, and how to run fishing companies. And we run the program on the one hand by training individual fellows that are selected from the almost 50 cooperating countries all over the world. And on the other hand, the program organizes workshops and meeting activities in the cooperating countries, most often, or if not always, with local people involvement. And this has made it possible to reach out to hundreds or thousands of people in the last 20 years. So, just to conclude this, I would like to stress, on behalf of the Icelandic hosts to the Pacific Island nations, that we think it's extremely important to explore all possibilities of outreach, to share information for the benefit of island nations, highly dependent on the living resources, because to do it right is of mutual interest for all coastal states in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.